when a supermassive black hole is in its life thing. And then it's stuck in more and more things. And then eventually it will become a quasar. Long time ago, people did not know what is a quasar because it was so bright. They thought that it was a very greedy black hole sucking in everything. And there are the stages of a black hole are the outer event horizon, the inner event horizon, and the singularity. Thank you.
Comets are large balls of ice, rock, and dust. They approach us to the sun with vaporizing. They go away from the sun by their own solar wind. The famous comet is the Halley's Comet. The gas particles inside the gas tail are known as carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, and trace substances. Scientists also know them as dirty snowballs. These are the parts of the comets: the nucleus, the coma, the gas tail, and the dust tail. Thank you.
I'm going to talk about comets and asteroids. But I'm firstly going to talk about asteroids. Fact 1. Asteroids are older than the Sun because asteroids are parts of the Big Bang. Fact 2. Scientists believe that dinosaurs died because of asteroids. Because 65 million years ago, an asteroid fell on Earth and it was surrounded 200 kilometers. Can't you imagine that? Fact 3. Asteroids are in different types of sizes. They can be size of a tree, size of a house, anything. Fact 4. You might be asking somebody, why asteroids don't come from Mars? That's because of the asteroid belt. The asteroid belt is situated in Mars and Jupiter. Otherwise, there would be a disaster on Earth. Now I'm going to talk about comets. Comets. Fact 1. Comets are also older than the Sun because of the Big Bang. Fact 2. The Halley's Comet is the most famous comet in the whole wide universe. Fact 3. Comets come from the Kuiper belt. And how it comes? It comes from its own solar wind. Fact 4. Scientists say that comets are dirty snowballs that comes out
Unidentified flying objects means UFOs. UFOs are detected in the last couple thousand years. Until 1950s. We have a better understanding in 1950s. There are some cases that there are 5 or 6 UFO cases in only one country. Or 50% of the US are thinking that UFOs are real. And other 50% are telling that they are just tricked by Russians by making an aeroplane that go really fast and go and with a light beam. Thank you.
Earth's formation. It all began with asteroids colliding to make a huge planet, which was young Earth, which suddenly collided with another planet which
made some dust pieces throw out to space, making two moons. And then the two moons collided, making a bigger one, the moon that we see today in the sky. And time passed. The human society began, and many other planets were discovered.
Hello, I'm Mason Hintermeister, a student and undergraduate researcher from Stony Brook University. I work on human evolution and fossil sharks, and I'm overjoyed to announce an online Zoom presentation on the Chicxulub impact hosted by the Knox Ceylon Institute in Piliyandala, Sri Lanka. I will introduce children to paleontology, the study of past life, and give an overview of the day the dinosaurs died, as well as giving them a taste of the rich fossil heritage of Sri Lanka. The Zoom will take place on February 27th at 8 p.m. Sri Lanka time. I look forward to seeing a virtual classroom full of curious children ready to learn about the story hidden beneath their feet. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you there.
Hello everyone, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Hello,
Yes.
sir.
Hi,
Yes,
hello.
sir.
We got everyone over here, right? So if you all don't mind, can you all switch on your camera?
Sure, sir.
Okay. Everyone, can you all switch on your camera? Okay. All right, perfect. So a very good evening. Yes, a very good evening, everyone. So it's nice to have you all today. I can see a lot of people have joined from the astronomy camp, as well as those who are not from the camp as well. So welcome. Thank you very much for joining. Yes, thank you very much for joining. So today we'll be, watching a really interesting documentary which is based on real life events, right? So all of these are being proven and they have been documented. So it's nothing fictional, right? So it's all about UFOs and aliens, right? So this is the topic that we were all very excited and we were all wanting to know. So here today we have brought this for you people especially, right? So I hope you all watch it and enjoy, right? So throughout the session, if you all can keep your video switched on, it would be better, so that we know you are engaged or you are watching with us. And also another thing that I want to highlight is that these documentaries are not freely available on YouTube or any free platform. So we have got it from a subscription site. So it's specially done for you guys, right? So you won't be able to find it anywhere on the internet, especially in YouTube. So I really hope that you guys watch it and gain much information as possible. Okay, guys, I can see everyone just all of y'all are tensed. Why is that? Aren't y'all excited? Are y'all excited? If y'all are excited, please
I'm
unmute.
excited.
Excited.
I'm excited a lot.
Excited. Okay, Anudit is excited. Malika is excited. Okay, come on, guys, give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up if you're excited. Thumbs up.
Okay, I'm going to put this.
Awesome. Super. Okay, so we got Ragit as well. Ragit, awesome. Awesome. Nice to see. Okay. So those who have not switched on your camera, why aren't you all switching it on? Come on, please. Switch on the camera. Okay, all right. So we have majority of them, majority of the students have switched on the camera, which is really good. Superb. Okay, and we got Chelak also. Chelak, wow, okay. Jisan is here, Dimit. Vishal has also joined, really good. Okay. All right, awesome. Akash is also here. All right, okay. Akash, Adisha, Arya, Senaja, Jisan. Really well. Sesanti has switched off the camera. Sesanti, if you don't mind, can you switch on the camera?
Sir, can you please wait for a small moment? I'll quickly come.
All right, sure.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, are you sure?
Sir, tomorrow we have the quiz, no?
Yeah. Tomorrow we have the quiz. You all have to be prepared. Huh? I hope everyone is prepared. So just come prepared.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
I'm participating in the quiz.
Who is this?
Sir, I'm Kulesh. I'm
Okay.
Jyoti Kulesh.
No, Kulesh. So that was for the astronomy batch. So he's from the astronomy batch. So that's why he was talking about the quiz that we'll be having on the class.
Oh, sorry, sir. I was
No
mistaken.
worries.
I thought the other one, that the cataclysm which destroyed the dinosaurs.
Yeah, that's tomorrow. That's tomorrow at 8 p.m. So today is the movie night. So tomorrow at 8 p.m., paleontologist Mr. Mason Hintermeister will be joining us, and he'll be briefing all of you all about the Chicxulub impactor, which took place 65 million years ago, which resulted in the extinction of dinosaurs. So that's going to be, yes, now.
Start a class.
I get. Excuse me, sir, you're struck.
Hello.
Yes,
Hello.
sir. Sir, I'm Kulesh.
Yes.
I have a small doubt.
Yeah. What's your doubt?
Sir, in the WhatsApp, Knox, they have put me saying today's the UFO documentary movie night.
Yeah.
So will we be watching a documentary or a movie, sir?
It's a documentary. It's a documentary based on real life events.
About
And it's
UFO.
about UFOs and aliens. Yes,
Okay,
that's
sir.
right. So now that everyone is here now, people who were not there earlier, so why don't you all give me another thumbs up? Thumbs up again, guys, everyone at the same time. 1, 2, 3. Thumbs up. Okay, keep holding. All right, we're gonna take a screenshot. All right. Okay. Okay. So let's get started. Okay, so we have wait.
I can't see your thumbs there.
Yeah, do it again, guys. I think they have taken. Do it again. Do it again. Just one more time. Okay. Until I give you the signal, keep holding. Keep holding.
I have no.
All right. Okay. Done. Perfect. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right. So let's. Enough talking. Enough
Sir, will
chatting.
the
So let's
documentary be
dive
a
into today's document. Yes, of course. So during the documentary, guys, if you all have anything that you want to talk or anything, just drop it on the chat box. Please don't unmute. Okay. So if you unmute and if everyone starts talking, then the audio of the video will not be heard properly. So it will be a problem for the others. Okay. So I request everyone to keep their mics muted. Camera switched on, mics muted.
Excuse me, sir. This is bit embarrassing to us, but are we allowed to have snacks in between?
Yes, of course you can.
Thank you.
I noticed that. I always me like that.
Okay, guys, keep the microphones muted. Huh? Right. Okay, we'll be starting. And those who want to get your snacks or anything that you all want to, any refreshments, you all can get that as well. There is no worries. That we want. That's no issues. Okay, so if you all want.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes. Hello.
Sir, it was glitching.
Sorry.
Excuse me, sir.
Sir, can you play it again?
Okay, there was an issue with the audio.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Sir,
hold on.
yes, sir.
Right.
Excuse me, sir. I have another question.
Yeah.
My friend doesn't have a link. He's not a part of the astronomical camp. He's
Yeah. Then
another friend.
you need to contact the institute, Ragit. The institute. You contact them, and they'll give you the link. Okay. Okay, guys. Mute yourself. I'll share again. Okay. And if you all can hear on the chat box, click. Sorry, I mean type can hear. Okay.
And then
Phoenix slowly
together.
it under wraps.
Was that audible?
Yes. Excuse me, sir.
Excuse me, sir. Sir,
Excuse me, sir. I want to tell
it
you.
was a lot scary.
Excuse me, sir. I want to tell you something.
This is scary.
So I have a question.
Excuse me, sir. Sir, aliens are actually real.
We can't hear you, sir.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Yes, sir, we can hear you.
Sir,
Okay, awesome. So now we'll have a break, guys. So 10 minutes break, and you come back, and there's another part of this documentary. So we'll soon go for a break and come back. Okay.
Instruction is all afraid. I'm so scared.
Yep, it is.
wait, but before that, sir, I have a small question.
Yeah.
They actually interviewed an alien, or is this all fake?
Well, they say that they have interviewed. So that's the EBE, extraterrestrial biological entity. But
Excuse
you know,
me, sir.
yeah.
I think I have
Yes.
seen one of those events for myself.
Sorry.
I think I have seen one of those events about
Oh,
there was a thread which was holding a badminton card without any end until
see,
it
okay.
goes to space. There was an end. I couldn't see. It was going out of the earth. Excuse me, sir. It
Yes,
quickly happened, and then I was surprised to see how it came without the end and how it came from another place. But I saw that the end of the thread was not very close. It was
I see,
holding
okay.
something like thing which swung very quickly and then went back to space.
Okay. Okay. All right. So at 9 now it's 9:05, right? So around 9
Excuse
9
me.
9:12 9:10
9:15. Excuse
9:15 as yes, yes, Kulesh.
Wait, sir, that
Yeah,
means I can leave the meeting.
Who was asking the question? Sorry. Nivan or Kulesh? Yeah, Nivan. Yes.
Sir, that means I can leave the Zoom meeting till 9:10.
Sorry.
That means I can leave the Zoom meeting before 9:10.
Yeah. So now we are having the break. So by 9:12 we will start the other part of the documentary
me,
because
sir.
it's a bit huge. So we
Excuse
don't have enough time to waste. So that's why, right? So you can go for a break and come back really soon.
Excuse me, sir. I have to
Yes.
tell you something.
Goodbye.
Yes, Kulesh. Yeah.
Yes, sir. A man in YouTube posted that he was abducted by UFO.
Yeah.
So when he was on a camping trip, he stayed overnight in the forest and he saw a man with a bright torchlight. He thought it was a man, but when it came closer, he saw it was something green like a alien, but he did not scared because he thought that it was a prank from his friend. But when he saw his friend was next to him, he saw that it was an alien. Like so, when he saw up, a large flashlight was flashing to him.
Okay, I see. All right.
And
So Kulesh, so we actually have like a a lesson in our astronomy camp where we talked about aliens and stuff. So if you are really interested, you can always get in touch with the institute, and they will guide you about
Excuse me, sir.
getting into the astronomy camp.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, in that documentary, in the UFO sightings, I have seen half of those videos while I
You
was
have?
at. Yes, sir.
Okay, that's good. Okay. So now go back, you go for the break, and then you come back. Okay, in another 5 minutes we'll start. Okay, so we don't have enough time because it's getting late. So we have another part of the documentary as well, right? So see you guys in another 5 minutes.
In this country either for primary or secondary school, so up to about the age of 16. It is taught a little bit in some of the physics classes, but not as a subject on its own. There is what we have here is a GCSE, which is what you take at age 16. As there is a GCSE astronomy, but that's taught as a extra thing that some schools can opt into, but it's not a general thing. So I think it's probably a little specialized to be taught as a sort of formally examined subject, but I think it is very useful to be taught some astronomy as part of your education, just so that you understand the world and the universe we live in.
All right. Okay. Thank you for that, Dr. Julian. So I hope the students here would have understood the answer to that question. So let's move on to the next question that we have today, the second question. So that's going to be, what advice can you give the students who are interested in learning about astronomy, but are unable to learn it from school?
Oh, that's a really good question. So if you want to learn about astronomy, there are some really, really good YouTube videos on the subject. You have to look around a bit to get the good ones. There's also some very useful courses that you can self-study. So there's I think they're still free. There's something called Future Learn in the UK that's run by a group of universities out of the UK and other places, where they have some courses. I know there's one called the Night Sky, or Exploring the Night Sky in and Around Orion, or something like that. And that's a very good course for introduction. Leads you through understanding the stars and how they live and things like that. It's very approachable. I think all your students could probably tackle that one, for instance. And there's a few other courses. There's another one I know on the same platform called Future Learn about the moons of the solar system. And there is another one, which I can't remember, but they are mostly free courses. You can pay for them if you want a certificate, but you can just study them otherwise. And they've also released the material for free anyway. So that's a really good introduction to it. You get to learn a little bit about astronomy, and you have to answer a few questions along the way just to check that you've understood it.
That's great.
But it's not particularly taxing. It doesn't need a lot of mathematical knowledge for that one.
All right. So Dr. Julian, so is there any entry-level criteria that in order for you to do these courses online?
No, none at all. You just turn up, and some of them run at certain periods, so you have to sort of wait for the next version of it to start. But some of them are, they just present you with the material and say, work through it at your own pace. And it's usually about a 3 to 4 week course that you just have to work through.
All right.
So you
And
can
just
either
one
do
more
it
question.
individually or as a team or something like that.
All right. That's really great. And one more question that I want to add to this is that do you believe that it's actually possible for someone who's interested in astronomy to learn it, like, be a self-taught rather than depending on someone to teach them the subject? Do you believe that it's possible?
It's certainly possible. I've done similar things with other courses, not in astronomy because I've been taught that, but I have tried other courses on different things like, I don't know, anatomy and things like that I don't know much about. So if you're really interested in the course, you can pick it up, and they are, as long as you pick the right course. There are some courses out there that are a bit advanced that you would need pre-knowledge for, but if you pick some of these more entry-level courses, then they will bring you up, and I'm sure all your students were quite capable of that.
All right. Thank you, Dr. Julian. And just one more request that I want to make, Dr. Julian. So if you don't mind, could you recommend few courses that will be suitable for kids around the age of 9 to 13 so that we can share it with our students over here so that they can.
Yeah, I'll send you some after this
sure.
After this conference. And
thank you very much. Thank you very much, Dr. Julian. So let's see what we have for the third question. All right, so this is the third question. So what are the steps a student can take to prepare him or herself to pursue a career in astronomy in future?
Right, the two things that you really need, if you want to go for a career in astronomy, the two things you need to build on are physics and mathematics. So those are the two key things that any institution that you go to will require. So you need the
Okay, guys, are you all back? Shall we begin? Hello, everyone. Kulesh, Arundit, Malka, Ardia, and who else? Who else? Okay, Rion, Ragit, Tisan, Rohansa, Adisha. Rohansa is there, Adisha. Arudit, Sudita, Ken, Akesh, Tisan, Senator. Are you guys here? Hello?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay, shall we begin?
Sure.
Okay, so before we begin, I just want to mention this, that these videos, right? So these interviews, so some of you will also ask whether are these real or not, because these interviews are not just, done by people like you and me. So these are done by the experts, right? So have you heard about Netflix? So it's a Netflix production. So that's the reason why it's not found anywhere else. You won't be able to search it on the internet, even though there are a few clips which people have edited and put it on the internet. But in order to get this, we need to get it from Netflix. So even this video, that the documentary I'm showing you right now is directly from Netflix. So I got it from Netflix. I'm showing you, right? So it's very exclusive. And these interviews are all carried out by people who are professionals in what they are doing, right? So there are people who study about these UFOs and aliens. So those are the people who are carrying out these interviews, and those stories that we saw about different people explaining about different, situations that they have faced, and experience, and different circumstances that they had to come across in their life. So all those are documented. They are, they are not fake, right? So they are stuff that have been interviewed by professionals, right? So that's just something that I want to mention before moving on to the next part of the documentary. So now
aliens can be found in area
yes.
51.
Okay, and yeah, sorry, Arudit. So I really wish that we can answer the questions, but today, this movie night, we are not going to answer questions because we have very less time frame, because we need to get this finished as quickly as possible. So those who are from my astronomy camp, please note down the questions that you all need to ask, and during the astronomy camp, you all can ask the questions. All right. So Arudit's batch. So those who are in Arudit's batch, tomorrow we have the lesson, right? So tomorrow you all can ask the questions. And those who are from the Monday batch, Arya, Adisha, Rohansa. So you guys, if you all have questions, keep it prepared. So on Monday, you can ask those questions. And those who are not from the camp, if you all feel like, you need to know more about this, about extraterrestrial beings, about UFOs, and also learn astronomy in general, we have a third batch, which will be starting in few weeks. So you can join that batch and, explore your curiosities. So you can always get in touch with Noxilon Institute and, help you with the registration process and join the astronomy camp. Okay, so this is for those who are not there in the astronomy camp. All right, guys, so let's start without wasting any time. Okay.
Sir, there is another astronomy camp on Monday.
Yeah, so that's the second batch of our.
Yes, I don't know that. I don't
You didn't know?
even know they were
Yes.
Monday class too.
Yes, we have the Sunday batch, that's yours, and then Monday second batch, and now another batch will be starting on another few weeks. So that's why. So those who are not from the astronomy camp, and if you all wish to join, please join as soon as possible, because we'll be starting the third batch. So that will be on Saturdays. Okay. You all can hear the audio, right? Audio is fine?
Yes.
Yes, sir, it's clear.
Fine.
Okay.
Yeah, sir, it's perfect. It's perfect.
The audio is
Awesome.
clear.
Awesome. Now watch.
The secret programs
Sir,
of the
it's
city
glitchy.
conspires
Sir, it's very glitchy.
Hello guys. What is it?
Sir, I can
Can't-
very well.
Glitching? Okay, okay. Hold on, hold on.
It's cracking.
Yeah, sir, it's glitching.
It's cracking, sir. It's cracking.
research in China. When I was, what is happening of all is all forms of
Now I'm going to play. If it works fine, tell yes, okay? And then mute yourself. Hello guys. Hello.
Yes, sir.
I hope you guys enjoyed it. So did you all enjoy it?
Yes, sir, I enjoyed it.
Documentary.
Awesome.
Yes,
Awesome.
sir. Yes, sir.
Awesome.
I enjoyed it, sir. Too, sir.
Really nice to hear. Good. So I'm pretty sure you guys will have a lot of questions to ask, those who are from my astronomy camp as well as those who are not from the astronomy camp. So I really wish I can answer the questions, but we are very late, right? So the time is now 10 p.m. and it's not nice to keep you all here as well. So those who are from my astronomy camp, you all can ask these questions during the class, and those who are not, and those who want to, explore more about astronomy and get to know more about it, learn more about it, learn more about the extraterrestrials and
Yes.
Sir, you are stuck.
Yeah, you are stuck.
yes. Okay, so yeah, where was I? Yeah, so those who are not from the astronomy camp and wish to know more about this, wants to know and wants to learn about astronomy, you can get in touch with the Knox Elon Institute and inquire more about the astronomy camp. And if you all want, you all can join us. Okay. And then another thing that I want to highlight is that tomorrow, same time at 8 p.m., we have paleontologist from USA, Mr. Mason Hintermeister, who will be joining us for a small.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah. Yes. Who is
Is
that?
that a class?
Which time?
Sorry.
Is that a class?
No, it's not a class. So tomorrow at 8 p.m., it's actually like a talk show. So he'll be joining us to, brief about the, what do you call the Chicxulub impactor. So that's the asteroid which fell on planet Earth 65 million years ago, which
Yeah.
resulted in the extinction of dinosaurs. So he's a paleontologist, right? So he's someone who's an expert on dinosaurs. So he'll be explaining how it happened, what happened, and all that. So the reason why we are having this session tomorrow is to promote, or is to give you all an idea about the the program that we are planning for the astronomy kids, right? So those who are doing the astronomy camp, once you all are done with the astronomy camp, remember I told you all that we will be having an advanced astronomy program, so for you all to join, right? So that advanced astronomy camp will have a bit of paleontology involved as well. So that's the reason why we are having this, program tomorrow. So paleontologist Mason Hintermeister will give you all an idea, will give you all a, an experience on how this works and what's the relationship between paleontology and astronomy. So please make sure that you all join tomorrow at 8 p.m. because it's So please make sure that you all join tomorrow because it's going to be very helpful for you guys. It's going to be very interesting. And I'm pretty sure that you will be fascinated. You will be interested, just like how it was in today's session. So will you guys make it tomorrow at 8 p.m.?
I hope so.
Yes, sir.
Okay, awesome. So I wish to see all of you all tomorrow as well, right?
Excuse me, sir. This time?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Hello. Who is that? Okay. All right. No worries. Okay, so before we finish off, before I let you all go, I'll just show you the video about Mason Hintermeister, right? So he has a small introduction video, so you watch the video so you'll get a better understanding. Okay, so, okay, hold on, let me show you the. So he is only the paleontologist Master Hintermeister. So he'll be joining us tomorrow at 8 p.m. So it's about the Chicxulub Club impactor. So what's that? So that's when the asteroid collided with Earth, and dinosaurs faced a mass extinction. So this is the paleontologist. So please watch the introduction.
Hello, I'm Mason Hintermeister, student and undergraduate researcher from Stony Brook University. I work on human evolution and fossil sharks, and I'm overjoyed to announce an online Zoom presentation on the Chicxulub impact hosted by the Knox Salon Institute in Piliyandala, Sri Lanka. I will introduce children to paleontology, the study of past life, and give an overview of the day the dinosaurs died, as well as giving them a taste of the rich fossil heritage of Sri Lanka. The Zoom will take place on February 27th at 8 p.m. Sri Lanka time. I look forward to seeing a virtual classroom full of curious children ready to learn about the story hidden beneath their feet. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you there.
Okay, so please make sure that you all join, because he has also told us that he'll be talking about the the dinosaur fossils in Sri Lanka. So I think most of you guys might not be aware of it, right? So if you all want to know more details, please join tomorrow at 8 p.m. and let's see what he has to talk about. Okay, guys, so that's it for today. I don't want to keep you all waiting. So goodbye, good night.
Bye.
Bye,
Bye, sir.
Bye, sir.
Bye,
Good night,
Bye. Take care.
Thank you for the movie night.
Bye.
Okay, be safe. Good night.
Sir, God bless you.
Goodbye,
sir. Good night.
Bye.
Good night, sir.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye.